Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas from NJ Cocktails. What's going on, everybody? So, we are bringing you a Christmas Day cocktail. This one's called the Polar Plunge. This is an incredible drink, and I'm only saying that because I have never tried it yet. So I'm assuming it's incredible, but I'm going to be making it for the first time for you guys on camera, and hopefully it lives up to its hype. This cocktail is from the Aviary Holiday Cocktails book. The Aviary is a high-end cocktail bar in New York City, and I believe there's another location as well somewhere east, China, Indonesia, Japan, somewhere. I could totally have that wrong, but I believe that is the case. They also have a very big, expensive cocktail book with incredible photography in it, the Aviary Cocktail Book, which is a tremendous book, but they have a holiday edition, much smaller. Their regular book is about that thick, with a bunch of holiday-themed cocktails. This is a great book, but I will forewarn you, I typically try and bring you guys stuff on the channel that is made with ingredients that are relatively easy to find and that are traditionally pretty easy to make drinks. And while this drink isn't all that intricate, it does require one kind of homemade ingredient, and I'll explain that in a second. But I should caution you guys that if you go out and pick up the Aviary Holiday Cocktail Book or the regular Aviary book, most of the drinks found in those books are very, very difficult to do for a home bartender. A lot of them require different pieces of equipment that are typically not something that most people have, like an immersion blender or a sous vide. But if you are looking to take your home bar level of difficulty from easy to difficult, the Aviary can absolutely make that happen for you. Their cocktails have all sorts of wild infusions and different ingredients that are tough to source, but their drinks are world class, and their recipes, I've never tried one that disappointed me. So we're going to be making the Polar Plunge for you guys today. The homemade ingredient that we're using is a chocolate vermouth. The recipe combines unsweetened cocoa powder and vermouth in a blender, and then you strain that out, and you end up with a chocolate-infused vermouth. So not all that difficult, but an extra step required, all for just a 1/4 ounce. That's all we're going to use in the drink. This is going to be a stirred drink, no fruit juices in here at all. So we have the chocolate vermouth, we have an Amaro, Fernet Bronca Menta, which is like a menthol, mint flavored Amaro, Crème de Cacao, chocolate liqueur made by Tempest Fugit, and we're going to be using Flor de Caña 7-year, which is a Spanish style rum from Nicaragua, I think. Now I gotta check to make sure. Nicaragua, I was right. The original recipe in the book calls for Nicaragua. Calls for Flor de Caña 12. I don't have Flor de Caña 12, so I'm using 7. The Flor de Caña 12 is aged a little bit longer, probably 5 years if I had to guess, and is going to be a little bit more of a complex rum. I don't have it, so I'm going with the closest thing I got. I'm going to shut up, and we're going to get into making it. All right, here we go. We're going to use 1/4 ounce. I don't like this jigger for 1/4 ounce pours. I got my baby jigger. 1/4 ounce of our chocolate vermouth. 1/4 ounce of Bronca Menta. This stuff smells like Listerine. It tastes delicious. So does Listerine, really. It's true. 3/4 ounce of our Crème de Cacao. I mentioned it before, I'm using the dark Crème de Cacao from Tempest Fugit. That is what the recipe calls for. You can use another brand. You'll get close. If a book calls for a recipe with a brand, what's going on here? With a brand called out, I typically will try and replicate it as close as I can using their brands. But you can always substitute. You might get a slightly different drink, but you can always substitute. 1.5 ounces of our Flor de Caña. What is up with these caps today? Legit can't get this off. Okay, so we had a little detour there. Folks at Flor de Caña, if you're watching, this cap I just had to destroy to get it off my bottle here because these threads are plastic. And now, look, I barely use this. Now I got no cap. I had to saw my cap off with a bar knife. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. 1.5 ounces of our Flor de Caña 7. Maybe I can get Flor de Caña to, I don't know, send me a bottle. I'll take it if you guys are offering. All right, we are going to stir this drink up and pour it into our festive holiday rocks glass. I don't like using this mixing glass because I feel like it's so noisy, so hopefully it's not too noisy on camera, but it probably is going to be. It's probably really noisy. I bet you can't even hear me. Oh my God, that's so good. Wow. All right. Aviary is not disappointing, I can already tell. So it doesn't specify in the book if this is supposed to be served over ice or not. So it just says to pour into a prepared glass. I think that this should be on a couple of larger cubes. So that's what we're going to do. And there it is, the Polar Plunge. It tastes like a Thin Mint cookie milk. It's mint and chocolate vermouth. This is incredible. This is an after dinner dessert drink right here. This tastes like Thin Mint cookies, like liquid mint chocolate. Andes mints melted down into a milk. Wow, that's good. I love mint and chocolate, so this is great. Awesome. All right, well, that's all I got for you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everyone out there, from my NJ Cocktails basement bar to all of you. Thank you guys so much for all the support this year, helping me grow And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Enjoy the time with your friends and family and loved ones. And we will see you next Friday for another cocktail. Thanks so much, guys.